Friends and family, all of you, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Hope you are all doing fantastic by the grace of Almighty Allah. And I'm Imam Hussein in front of you. I'm also doing fantastic by the grace of Almighty Allah, who is really great, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. So today I'm here with another new content that's related to tense. So what are the role in our life for making a good space, for making a perfect space, or how can we express our opinion, or how can we explore our thought by using the correct form of tense? Is there any importance to learn tense, or what types of difficulty you can face if you don't know the exact form of tense, or what types of advantages you can achieve if you know the exact form or the exact structure of tense, or the definition or the features or the components of a tense. So these are all about I'm going to explore in this video. And if you are a very beginner of English language as well as English grammar, I think this video will be very much helpful for the betterment of your learning idea, of your perception. So keep with me, sit back, relax, and enjoy my video till the end. Let's go to the exploration. Here, I have noted down few points, and I'm going to explore those ideas one by one. At the very beginning stage of my speech, I would like to, or I love to explore about the tense. What do you understand by tense, and what are the importance in our actual life? Why should we learn tense? So these types of things I'm going to explore. Actually, tense indicates time when we usually do our task, our jobs. So if we do our jobs in this time, that means in present time, that's called present tense. If we do any jobs before this day or before this time, that's actually called past tense. And if we try to do any jobs after today or tomorrow, that's actually called future tense. So from here we can easily understand that there are three forms of tense: present tense, past tense, and future tense. But each and every single tense, that means each and every single form of these three tense, has another four branches. Like present tense is again classified another four parts, like present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. And each and every single tense has these four branches, like past indefinite tense, future indefinite tense, in this way. So and each and every single tense has its own quality, own components, own features. There are few structures of tense. For learning English language in a correct way, you need to learn the exact form of tense. You need to learn 12 exact structure of tense. Otherwise, it's really impossible to make a perfect speech, to make a good speech, or you will never ever explore your idea by using the right tense or by using the right time. It's really helpful to create a good speech as well as the right speech. As in this present time in Bangladeshi context, those who are student, they are already informed about tense, but they don't know how to learn tense. Here I am going to explore about how should we learn English. Sorry, how should we learn tense? What are the exact strategy to learn tense? So there are few rules of tense in every single grammar book, and tense has exact form. There are few symbols each and every single tense, and few signs to understand that this one is present tense, this one is past tense, this one is future tense. So you have to study. You have to study again and again. Otherwise, it's not possible to memorize to understand. And you have just memorized those structure, those form, or those strategy, but you are not trying to implement those rules in your actual life, that means in your speech. If you don't try to implement those rules in your speech, you will never ever learn how to implement those rules in our speech. So you should try. Whatever you usually think, you should try to translate in English, and you should also try to identify what is the exact tense is this, and uh, what are the exact form of this tense that we should use for the correctness of that sentence. So you should always think and you should always implement those rules in your actual life. So in this way, I think it's the exact way, it's the exact strategy to learn tense. I also faced different types of difficulty to learn this issue, to learn this tense. But now I'm a little bit good at tense, or you can say I'm completely good at tense, because I have studied or I have worked hard, and I have tried to remember those structure, those form, and I have tried to make a sentence and try to form a new sentence by using those structures. So you should also do these types of things, otherwise it's not possible. It's not related to only memorizing, it's also related to implement those rules in your actual life. And if you can do these exact jobs, until you will really good at tense. Now let's go to the next part. If you don't know the exact form or structures or definition or symbols of tense, what types of difficulty you will face? There are two types of difficulty that you will face, that's related to, one is meaning, another one is you will not get a good mark in your exam script. Suppose you are trying to explore one thing that's related to present thing or present moment, but you are not using the present form of tense, you are using the past form of tense. So what will ultimately happen if you use the past form of tense or verb? So that can be indicated like this, that if I provide an example, you will be able to understand what I want to say. Like, আমি ভাত খাই, I eat rice. The exact translation of this word, I eat rice. But instead of I eat rice, if you say I ate rice, that means আমি ভাত খেয়েছিলাম. So ultimately you have already informed or known that what is actually happened between these two sentences. You say that I eat rice, I mean bhat khai in this present time. But if you say I ate rice, আমি ভাত খেয়েছিলাম. Today I didn't. Today I am not eating rice. Yesterday I ate rice. So now you got the main point. I think you got the main point. So if you don't know the exact form of tense, the meaning will be completely changed, and what you want to say, it's also completely changed. So you must have to know the three form of tense. There each and every verb has three form: present form, past form, and past participle form. So you must have to know, you must have to study and work hard, otherwise it's not possible. So, and the next one that's related to, you will not get a good mark in your exam script. So it's related to first one. So if you don't explore your idea by using the right tense, the teachers will not get a good mark to you. So for achieving a good result or good mark, or if you wanna be a good student, you must have to learn tense. And for learning tense, what you should do, as I said earlier, you have to practice, you have to whatever you have learned, you have to try to implement those rules in your actual life. You have to try to make sentence by using those structures. If you suppose you are eating or you are sleeping or you are doing any jobs, you don't have any books in front of you, so in the time, if you feel free, or if you feel free that I can practice here whatever I have learned, so you can practice whatever you usually think in Bangla, you usually translate those words, those sentences in English by using the structures of sentence. If you don't remember those structures, just try to see, just try to open your book again and see the exact form, exact definition, the exact symbols or exact activities of tense. And in this way, if you can maintain this rule 1 month to 2 months, one day this problem will be solved automatically. You will never ever face this types of issue again. And the next part of my speech, you can say the last part of my speech, that's related to what types of benefit, or what types of what can I say, what types of benefit you usually get if you know the tense in an exact way. As I said earlier, you will get different types of benefits. You will be indicated, or you will be included as a perfect speaker. You can able to use the perfect form or structure or symbols of tense in every movement, every single movement of your day, and people will consider as a good student, as well as people will consider as a good speaker, and teacher will also consider him as a or her as a good speaker. So these types of benefits you will able to achieve from the opposite parts of your life. So these are all about tense. I think those who are very beginner of English language, it's really crucial to learn the exact form of tense. And for learning tense, the exact form, symbols, you have to work hard, and you have to study by following the exact way, or the exact schedule. Otherwise, it's not possible. So that's all about today's my content. I don't make it more longer, and thanks for watching. Keep with me, pray for me, and may Allah have mercy on all of us, and may Allah grant us goodnesses and peace. Assalamu alaikum.